Good afternoon, everybody. Today I'm going to try to take you along and show you how I wash our bulk tank since the milkman came today. He comes every other day to pick up our milk, and this is a small enough bulk tank and we're a small enough operation that we wash our bulk tank by hand, and that job has fallen upon me. So, hope you enjoy the video and thank you for watching. The first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to lift up both sides of the cooler. This is what the inside looks like. There's a paddle for stirring the milk and separating and mixing the cream and the milk together, and then there's a dipstick so you can measure how much milk is in there. I'm gonna close the bottom of the cooler so my wash water doesn't escape, and then I'm gonna come to the other side and open the top. The next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to take some Dawn dish soap, put a nice amount in there, and then I'm going to take a red Solo cup and try to get some stuff pumping out of here, but I gotta turn off the camera to do it because this thing's kind of tricky. For whatever reason, I have to put my finger over this and kind of pump out the air out of the tube before I can get it to actually get to the point where I'm getting pipeline detergent out. So I'm going to put some pipeline soap in there, and I'm going to take my hot water hose. Where is that? Right here. Just going to put a good bit of water in there. So I have my, excuse me, so I have my water in the bulk tank, and so now I need to start scrubbing away. I have my handy dandy handle brush that stays up here when it's not being used. So now I need to scrub out the whole inside of the cooler, and underneath this thing, and the paddle, and the dipstick, and up here. And because this is a two-handed job, and I don't have some sort of mount, and it gets pretty steaming in here, I'm going to go ahead and shut off my camera and check back in later. The first half of the tank washed on the inside. What do you think? Does it look pretty clean? Still needs to be rinsed down, but I do that when I'm done with everything. So now on to the other side. Now I have both sides of the bulk tank washed, and now I need to wash the outside of the bulk tank. You can see there's a little bit of milk spill right here. And then when I drain the tank, after I'm done washing the outside, I have to take a little wire brush. Well, I have to take this thingy, which is kind of worn out in the middle, and pull this dipstick up into the ceiling and wash out right there and at the top of this. So I'm going to go ahead and do that. Now that I have the outside of the bulk tank washed, I'm going to open this valve down here and catch some of the water on my brush to go wash off the dipstick. Now it's time to turn the water to cold and spray down the tank. Now that I am finally done washing the tank, I'm going to come over and turn the water back to hot and take the cap and put it in some hot water. Now I'm wet. Kitty, get out. Thank you. It's not for you. This is for the calves. This is some calf starter grain. It's got some molasses in it, some pellets, and some oats and corn. Do you three need some grain? Nia, what's the matter? Are you whining? Nia! I'm gonna get some bedding loaded up for a couple of our calves in the barn. Do you like it? Barney got his jacket taken off today. I think he's a pretty nice looking bull calf. And a hungry one.